Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Aladat. My student ID is 20216161008. So today I would like to share it about the basic good agricultural or agronomic practices of oil palm. So the first one is manuring. So what is manuring? Manure is the decomposed form of dead plants and animals which is applied to the soil to increase production. It is a natural form of fertilizer and is cost effective. The second one is the livestock manure is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Manure is highly rich in organic matter and humus and thus improve the soil fertility. These are better in the long run and does not cause any pollution. It is available and renewable resources. Manure can be divided into farmyard manure, grid manure and compost manure. So there are two ways to carry out this application. The first one is manual application. It takes a whole lot of manpower since it does not use any machine or machinery. The second one is the manure can be sprayed to the land using bare hand with glove or using manual forks and shovels. Farmer can also use manual fertilizer spreader, backpack spreader and cart manual applicator. The second application is mechanical application. It is involved the use of machine and machinery still operated by minimal number of workers. The second is more efficient, higher rate of productivity and save a lot of time but quite costly and may be harmful to the environment. The third one is among machine the commonly used are mechanical buffalo, mechanical manual spreader and manual injector. So the benefit of this basic good agriculture is can improve soil fertility, improve water holding capacity and produce healthy oil palm crops. So the second basic good agriculture practices is weeding. Weed is the unwanted plant that grow in between crops and the process of removing this weed is called weeding. Weeding should be done for time to time because if not they will compete with oil palm to get nutrient and other necessity. Weed also will attract pests, pathogens and insects which will attack the oil palm. These were two commonly used methods of weeding which are manual weeding and chemical weeding. Ways to carry out manual weeding. Weeds are removed and collected from field by hand. Also involve slashing, scraping and uprooting. Slashing method is more suitable to be practiced at wide and non-dense area full with actively grown grasses and weeds. Manual weeding does not involve any sophisticated machinery or equipment. It requires our hand and simple tools such as weeder, hand fork, shovel, chisel and machete. Chemical weeding. Chemical weeding is a technique that involves the application of chemical, which is herbicide, to weed or soil control the growth of the weed species. Herbicide is a type of chemical that are toxic to plant used for destroying unwanted vegetative. It is widely used nowadays because it is convenient and time effective. The equipment that used are palm sprayer, backpack sprayer and fumigator. So the benefit of weeding is help to keep out pests, insects, pathogens and disease out of the plantation area and help reduce the infecting risk of those things towards our crops. The second is it will ensure that our oil palm get enough nutrient and necessity since there is no competition between weeds and our oil palm crops. The third one is it allow easy root penetration for the oil palm, help to improve soil structure and fertility. So the last is harvesting. Harvesting is the process of gathering ripe crops from the field after it reach maturity or when the right time is come. For oil palm, harvesting is done at least once every 10 days to gain maximum bunch yield. Bunches are harvested at the right time and replenished at the right way to avoid damage to the oil palm bunches. There are two methods to harvest the oil palm, which is manual harvesting and mechanical harvesting. The ways to carry out the manual and mechanical harvesting is manual harvesting is require much time, energy and physical effort. Even so, it is less productive method. It requires many labor and many equipment such as sickle, scythe with steel pole, chisel and machete. They are used at very high speed to gain enough momentum needed to cut the oil palm bunches. But mechanical harvesting involves the help of machine and machinery in order to harvest those oil palm yield. Productive, efficient way of harvesting because save a lot of time and effort, slightly cost compared to the manual harvesting. Among the machine used are harvesting platform, motorized cutter or cantas, e-cutter, hydraulic harvester and collector machine. So the benefit of harvesting is obtain good grade of oil palm bunches with high oil content. The second one is it will prevent the oil palm fruit from rotting on the tree, which can cause disease or pests. And the last is it will ensure that the oil palm tree grows and develop well according to its nature. So that's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.